Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. I pray that you and your family are blessed. My name is Jermaine, and today we will continue our walk in wisdom in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs Chapter 4 serves as a compelling continuation of the theme of wisdom and instructions that are central to the book of Proverbs. This chapter is presented as a father earnest exhortation to his children, urging them to embrace wisdom and understanding as the paramount pursuits in life. The narrative voice in Proverbs often attributes to King Solomon, one of the wisest men to have ever lived, according to the biblical accounts. He lends these instructions a profound sense of authority and timelessness. In essence, Proverbs Chapter 4 is a rich tapestry of wisdom, woven with calls to action and reflection on the nature of a life well lived. It invites readers into a journey of understanding that transcends mere knowledge, aiming for a transformation of the heart and an action in accordance with divine wisdom. And let us begin chapter 4. Hear, O sons, the Father's instructions, and be attentive, that you may gain insight, for I give you good precepts. Do not forsake my teachings. When I was a son with my father, tender the only one in the sight of my mother, he taught me and said to me, let your heart hold fast my words, keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get insight. Do not forget and do not turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guard you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, and whatever you get insight. Prize her highly, and she will exalt you. She will honor you if you embrace her. She will place you on her head a graceful garland. She will bestow on you a beautiful crown. Hear, my son, and accept my words, that the years of your life may be many. I have taught you the way of wisdom. I have led you in the paths of uprightness. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered, and if you run, you will not stumble. Keep hold of instructions, do not let go. Guard her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked. Do not walk in the way of the evil. Avoid it. Do not go on. Turn away from it and pass on. Verse 16. For they cannot sleep unless they have done wrong. They are robbed of sleep unless they have made someone stumble. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until full day. The way of the wicked is like the deep darkness. They do not know over what they stumble. My son, by attentive to my words, incline your ear to my sayings. Let them not accept from your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are like life to those who find them, and healing to all their flesh. Keep your hearts with all vigilance, for from it flows the springs of life. Put away from your crooked speech and put devious talks far from you. Let your eyes look directly forward, and your gaze be straight before you. Ponder the paths of your feet, then all your ways will be sure. Do not swerve to the right or to the left. Turn your foot away from evil. And now let's go into this word. Proverbs 4, 1 and 2 states, hear, O sons of fathers' instructions, and be attentive, that you may gain insight, for I give you good precepts, and do not forsake my teachings. This verse highlights the importance of heeding parental guidance and wisdom, considering it as a foundational for gaining insight and living rightly. And how do we apply this? We should value and adhere to the wisdom passed down from those who have gone before us, recognizing it as a source of valuable insight for life. And we can cross-reference this by going to Ephesians, the 6th chapter, the 1st and 2nd verse. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is the right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise. And then we can go to Proverbs 5 through 6. Get wisdom, insight. Do not forget and do not turn away from the Lord of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guard you. This verse means that personify wisdom as a guardian and emphasize its critical importance in advising an active pursuit and a loving embrace of wisdom. And how do we apply this? We actively seek wisdom and cherish it, for wisdom offers protection and guidance through the life's complexities. And then we can cross-reference this with James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and will be given him. And in Proverbs 4:18 and 19, but the path of the righteous is the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until full day. The way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know over what they stumble. Meaning, this metaphor contrasts the life of the righteous and the wicked, depicting righteousness as a path of illuminated by the increasing light of dawn, unlike the darkness that envelopes the wicked. We apply this by striving to live righteously, walking in the light of wisdom and God's ways, which leads to clarity and guidance, unlike the confusion and downfall associated with the wickedness. And we can look at also John 8:12. Again, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And in Proverbs 4:23, keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flows the springs of life. Meaning, this verse stresses the importance of guarding one's heart and recognizing as the source of life's outcomes and attitudes. We apply this by being mindful and protective of what you allow into your heart, understanding its significance impacts on your life's direction and quality. We can also look, when cross-referencing this, we can look at Matthew 15, the 18 and 19 verse, where it says, but what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person. For out of the heart comes evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, and slander. Brothers and sisters, Proverbs Chapter 4 is a treasure trove of wisdom that urges a diligent pursuit and a protection of wisdom. It emphasizes the life-altering power of wisdom, contrasting the paths of righteousness and wickedness, and illustrating the profound impact of what we guard in our hearts. Through this wisdom literature, we are called to a life of discernment, righteousness, and a vigilant guardianship over our inner lives, resonating with teachings throughout the Bible that guide us toward a life aligned with God's will and purpose. And I pray, brothers and sisters, that today's proverb will resonate with you today, and I pray that you will read it and have a better understanding and see what God is trying to speak with you. God bless you. Have a great day.